you're a mom, you're working full time. Maybe you're even the breadwinner for your whole household. Maybe even you're a single mom, all right? And your family is on the line based on the income that you can generate working full time. This is not always easy. I get it. I do this for a living. I work full time and I'm a mom of 5 kids, you guys. I totally get where you're coming from. Maybe some of you have more kids than me or less kids than me or work more or work less. It doesn't matter because the whole game starts right here. It starts in a mindset. And let's be honest, the first thing that you and I have to get over and combat is this thing called mom guilt. For some reason, and I don't know what it is or where it comes from, but you and I have this temptation to feel guilty for being a working mom, as if that you and I were supposed to pick one or the other. You had to pick either being a mom or working. You don't always get to pick. And sometimes, okay, if you're like me, I love being a mom. I love being with my 5 kids. I love feeding them. I love taking them to the park. I love being with them when they see the animals at the zoo. I love to be the one that sees the expression on their faces when they find something that's new and fun and exciting. In fact, when I took my kids to Disneyland a couple years ago, I had been before. My favorite part was not looking at all of the beautiful things, the parades and the castles and the rides. My attention was right there on my kids. I was walking through the park looking at them like this because I just wanted to see their faces when they saw everything that they were meant to explore, all right? I love being a mom, but mom is not my only title. Before I became a mother, I was just me. I was going to school, I was doing my own thing, and we think about why do we even go to school? We were supposed to go to school to learn more about what we were passionate about in the first place, right? Why? Because we have this identity. We have this feeling of who I am, and that's what you need to develop as a mom is who are you outside of motherhood? Who are you outside of changing diapers? Who are you outside of making sure meals get on the table? What ignites you? And here's the thing, you need to give yourself permission to step into that. If you don't, your children's futures are on the line. Now, you may think, now, Marianne, you just talked to me about mom guilt, and now you're putting me into another realm of mom guilt. That's totally not what I'm doing. What I'm saying is you have permission, and you didn't get it from me. You have permission from you to be the person that excites you, all right? Because soon enough, your kids are going to be out of diapers, and then you're going to be done making them school lunches, and then you're going to be done putting them on the bus, and you're going to be done sending them off to college, and you're going to be done helping them do whatever they do as your child, and pretty soon, they're going to be adults, and your 24/7 won't be filled with taking care of these amazing kids. And you're going to find yourself in this spot that says, now what? Now who am I? Now what do I do? And if you don't identify yourself before that happens, you're going to be lost by the time you get there. Now, a lot of moms, they will say, I can't. I can't work full time. I can't work part time. And much less, oh, I can't be an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur means I'm working for myself. I am my own boss. And do you know what the number one reason moms say they can't is? They will say their kids are the number one reason that they can't. And I got to tell you, that ignites such a fire within me because what we say when we say I can't because of my kids is like putting our kids right in front of us and pointing, they're on the firing line. We're saying, no, I can't have what I want because of this. These are my excuses. Okay, that's not cool. You can't put your kids on the firing line in defense of not getting your dreams. That's not cool for you. It's not cool for them. Imagine the burden that puts on them, and imagine all of the excuses that puts in your way from getting where you want to be. You can't put your children on the firing line and say the reason you can't. In fact, for me, my children are the reason I do. They're the reason I go out there. They're the reason I do the hustle. They're the reason I create programs and create content and create videos that you and I can experience together. My children are my why, not my excuse. So here's the first thing you need to think about. What is your why? Why is it a must for you to go out there and get your goals? Why do you work the 9 to 5? Why do you go outside the home and work? Why do you do your entrepreneur thing and work from home? Why do you want to start your coaching business? Why do you want to work for yourself? Why do you want to have these amazing clients that go out there and completely crush it? Why do you want to create an income for your family? You know that better than I do, but I'll tell you my why. I want to see my kids grow up and live their dreams. I want to see my daughter grow up and be the amazing figure skater that she wants to be. I want to see my other daughter be able to build a business downtown New York City, the most competitive fashion design market in the country, and crush it there. I want to see my son be the paramedic that he wants to be. I want to see my other daughter get on stage and be the actress that she wants to be. And if I don't pursue my own goals, I am robbing them of the ability to dream their own dreams and pursue those passions that they have. So you owe it to your children. You owe it to your family to pursue what you're looking for. Hey, thanks for watching today right here on the Six Figure Mastermind. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell below so you can get notifications of when I push out my videos. And here's what I want to do. I want to talk to the moms out there. I want to talk to those of you who are trying to build your own business. Those of you that feel you have this passion, this unquenchable thirst, this unquenchable fire, and you want to know what it looks like to stand on your own 2 feet and build your own business. You're my people. You're the ones I want to work with. So if that's you, hit up the description below. There's a link in there where you can contact me and my team and see how you and I can work together.